Hello and welcome to my sewing video. I'm making a maple leaves sweater for my fiance while I tell you how we met. So, I used to work at a Korean fried chicken restaurant and I just recently
Are you
quit,
busy today?
but I'm no longer working there and we actually met there because he was a customer. I'm just laying down his favorite sweater that I got him, and I'm using this as a reference because I wanted the shape to be the same as his favorite sweater. So I laid down the sweater and I'm just cutting around it, giving myself some room to sew, maybe about a centimeter to an inch. And what I did was I actually flipped it the other way so that I can get an exact symmetrical copy since I'm not going to be confident that I can cut um, if I just cut around the whole sweater. Now let me tell you how we met. He was sitting in the corner of the restaurant and I was just working, and whatever. Like, we both noticed each other and we both kind of looked at each other. And I was a bit shy because, he was in a suit. He just came from work. After work, he was hungry, so he wanted to eat his favorite fried chicken. Now, I was a bit shy because he is very handsome, and we met eye contact maybe like 4 or 5 times, and it was really like oh my gosh, like ah. But whatever, I was just running around the restaurant doing my work, and then he calls me over because he asked if he could have some more sauce. He was eating green onion chicken, and he asked me, "Can I get some more sauce for this?" Because it's just my favorite chicken and I love the sauce. So I was like, okay, no problem. So I put in extra sauce for him and I brought it to his table. He told me, one of the servers, who's my friend, that he had actually asked her for extra sauce, but maybe she forgot because it was busy. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. Here's your sauce. And then he goes, thank you. By the way, you're beautiful. I'm fangirling at my own story. Now, it's not very often that I get complimented, so I was quite happy, but I didn't know how to react. So I just said, thank you. You too. And then I like pointed at him with two hands. And then I ran away because it was so awkward. And then I continue working. He continues eating. And I'm just like running around, and again, we're making eye contact, and I'm kind of like, I have a shy face, and he just like kind of smiles like awkwardly because we made eye contact. So eventually, he asks for more beer, and then I get it to him. Then he asks for the bill. He said that he actually asked someone else for the bill as well, but again, my friend, she forgot, so she didn't bring in the bill. Lucky for me, she was Cupid that day. And eventually, what happened was when I got him the bill, he told me, I'm sure you get this a lot, but I was just wondering if you'd like to hang out sometime. Now, if I was seeing someone and if I had a boyfriend at that time, then I would have said, I have a boyfriend, I'm sorry, because this has happened before at the restaurant where someone has asked me for a date. And I had told them I have a boyfriend and whatever. But at this time, I had just broken up like 2 weeks prior. So I didn't think it was a bad idea. I mean, he's very handsome, he was very respectful. So I said, sure. And then he said, oh, well, guys, he didn't expect to get to that point. He just wanted to build up the courage to ask me, but he didn't really know what to say after. And then he was like, oh, well, then can I get your number? Or actually, no, I'll give you my number so that you can choose when to contact me. And I was like, oh, he a gentleman. And I was like, no, it's okay. I'll give you my number because it's just like more comfortable for me for him to reach out to me. So I grabbed the pen. I told him I'll be right back. I grabbed the pen And then I wrote my number on his bill, at the back of his bill. He still has that bill to this day. It's so sweet. And then I wrote my name too, because we didn't really like introduce ourselves. Um, and then after that, my pen, while I was writing it, like exploded. So I was like, I'll be right back. And then I grabbed another pen, and I thought it was like a little bit of a funny situation, but despite the circumstances, we were both trying our best to make it happen. So um, I wrote down my phone number and my name. And then later that evening, he texted me and he told me, I know you're working. You can just reply to me when you're comfortable. And he was like, no pressure kind of tone. And I really appreciated that, because I don't like when people want and expect me to always be replying to them. So I replied to him the next day when I was able to. And then we set a date for our first date, and the rest is history. The first date actually went really well. We talked a lot, and our values aligned, and I discovered that he has kids that are the same age as my kids, which I really appreciated, because everyone that I dated, except maybe one person, didn't have kids, and or maybe two, and they didn't understand kind of like parenthood, and so I felt like it was such a good fit. But he fell in love with me on our first date, and he
It's so
keeps saying, "I'm gonna make you my
cute.
girlfriend. I'm gonna make you my wife."